Oh, happy Halloween everyone, it's Benedict, and happy 100th anniversary to the Disney studio. Really, there can be only one cartoon we can review today, because what does one associate with Mickey Mouse? Certainly not body horror, that's for sure, but that's what we get with the Mad Doctor.
Yep, this one. It's no surprise that this Mickey Mouse cartoon was highly controversial back in the day. Produced by Walt Disney and directed by David Hand, The Mad Doctor was actually banned in several countries and was never reissued after its initial release in 1933.
Right then, let's chop this thing open and see what it's made of.
The short begins with Pluto sleeping through what looks like a Category 5 hurricane, when Mickey is awakened by Pluto's yelps, and then he discovers that his beloved pet has been dognapped.
Not a very good pet owner, are you?
While Pluto is dragged away by a cloaked figure, Mickey follows both their footsteps to a creepy castle on a skull-shaped island. Mickey gets to the castle as the bridge collapses behind him, when suddenly the knocker eats him, and he finds himself nearly being chopped up, and he also gets trapped for good measure.
Whoa! Why do I keep getting jumped by these Halloween specials?
So while the rude figure drags Pluto screaming into an evil lab, Mickey skulks down a creepy corridor.
Now here I have to commend this incredible perspective shot. It would be a lot more impressive if it wasn't being borrowed from another cartoon, but what can you do?
Mickey slips up some stairs, unaware he's being watched, before slipping down again.
So yeah, definitely not standard Mickey fare.
Meanwhile, Pluto is strapped down next to a crying chicken, as the figure literally disrobes, revealing himself as the titular Mad Doctor.
That's cutting it a little close to the bone.
And if that wasn't bad enough, he even has a song, sort of.
I'm a roaring, tearing wizard. When it comes to cutting, I can grab the chicken's gizzard on the wishbone of a pup.
What the
Mickey hears his pup's pained howl and tries to find him, rushing up a ladder where he...
Whoa, jeez, this cannot be pleasant.
Mickey escapes the skeleton's ribcage, but then a whole army of skeletons turns up.
Talk about a pain in the ass.
Then Mickey tries to open a door, but ends up shaking a skeletal hand instead, before being strung into a spider web.
I did not know that spiders had skeletons.
The spider skeleton captures Mickey, until Mickey finds its funny bone to tickle it up, and then knock it down.
Well, that worked.
Meanwhile...
Again, what the
Now Mickey is closing in on Pluto, but ends up stuck with some trick doors, one of which is locked, so he rushes up to break it down, but it opens and Mickey suddenly gets strapped down.
Good God, this really is a hell house.
Then the Mad Doctor appears and...
This seems alright. Or not. Yikes!
So how does Mickey get out of this?
Spoiler, he doesn't. But not in that way, no.
Because it turned out it was all just a nightmare. So Mickey calls Pluto's name, and Pluto jumps into Mickey's bedroom and happily greets his master. Well, happy endings all around.
For everyone except the audience, who are going to have nightmares for the next few days.
It really is not hard to see why this cartoon is so revered by so many Disney fans and animation fans alike. The animation is great, as expected from Disney, as is the story, but the visuals here are very daring, especially for a Mickey Mouse cartoon, and the whole thing is a real thrill ride from start to, well, nearly the finish. So of course, the Mad Doctor gets a score of 11 points. It really is not something you see every day, which is part of the reason why it's such a popular cartoon, even among the Disney filmography.
Or maybe it's because it's just the most messed up Mickey cartoon ever made. But either way, thank you for watching. If you like this, be sure to like and subscribe. and I'll see you next month where I'll be taking a request. So, I'll see you then.
I'm a roaring, tearing wizard. When it comes to cutting up, I can grab the chicken's gizzard on the wishbone of a pup.